12 habits that help me recover after 20 years of depression and can help you too. I lived with depression for 20 years. It wasn't just about feeling sad, it was a constant battle, a weight that made even the simplest tasks feel impossible. There were days when I felt like I was drowning in darkness, unable to see a way out. But today, I want to tell you something. You can get out. I did, and I believe you can too. The habits I'm about to share didn't come to me overnight. I tried, I failed, and I tried again. But these small, everyday changes slowly pulled me out of the abyss. They not only helped me overcome depression, but they also made me stronger, wiser, and most importantly, helped me find myself again. If you're struggling with depression, I encourage you to try these. Not all of them may work for you right away, but be patient with yourself. Every small step matters. 1. Meditation. Learning to sit still with my pain. For years, I couldn't stand silence. The moment I was alone, my thoughts would scream at me, drowning me in negativity. But then, I learned to sit with them. Meditation is not a miracle cure, but it helped me find a sense of calm within myself. Studies show that meditation improves memory, increases focus, and even raises IQ. But for me, the most important thing was that it helped me take control of my chaotic thoughts. If you've never tried it, start with just 5 minutes a day. Breathe slowly and observe your thoughts without judgment. 2. Reading. Expanding my world. When I didn't want to live, there were days when I didn't want to get out of bed. But instead of letting the darkness consume me, I started reading. Not self-help books or anything too intense, just anything that could take me out of my own mind for a little while. People like Warren Buffett believe in the high exposure method, absorbing as much knowledge as possible every day. And I found it to be true. Reading doesn't just give you information, it shifts your perspective and opens up new possibilities. If you can't read an entire book, start with just 2 pages a day. Little by little, it will change the way you think. 3. Exercise. When I realized my body could save my mind. I used to think I didn't have the energy to exercise, but then I read a study that said physical activity helps generate new brain cells and improves neural connections. So I started walking, 1 step, then another. Some days I only made it outside for a few minutes, but I didn't stop. Over time, I realized that every time I moved my body, I felt just a little lighter. Try it. You don't need to go to the gym. Just step outside, breathe in the fresh air, and feel your body in motion. 4. Questioning my thoughts. When I stopped believing my depression's lies, depression made me believe the worst things about myself. But I learned to ask, is this really true? We often accept our negative thoughts as facts without questioning them. But once you start challenging them, you'll see that not all of them hold up. Be curious about the world, about yourself. Asking questions is one of the most powerful ways to break the chains depression has placed on you. 5. Journaling. When I couldn't say things out loud, some emotions are too hard to express with words, so I wrote them down. At first, it was just a few sentences a day. How am I feeling today? What is making me sad? And I realized that when I wrote, the tangled mess in my mind became clearer. If you don't know where to start, just write a short note about your day. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be real. 6. Limiting screen time. When I realized social media was drowning me, I used to spend hours scrolling through social media, comparing my life to everyone else's. But the more time I spent online, the worse I felt. Reducing my screen time helped me focus on real life. Try setting a limit. Reduce your screen time by 20% each day. You'll be surprised how much more time you have for things that actually make you feel better. 7. Creativity. Rediscovering small joys. As a child, I loved drawing, but as I grew older, I forgot about it. One day, I picked up a pencil again. I didn't have to be good at it, I just had to do it for me. Creativity isn't just about art, it's about freeing your mind from negative thoughts. You can write, paint, play music, or try something new. Spend at least 15 minutes each day creating something just for the joy of it. 8. Learning something new. When I felt stuck, depression made me feel like I was stuck in the same place forever. But learning something new gave me momentum. It doesn't have to be anything big. Watch a documentary instead of a meaningless TV show. Read an article about a topic you're curious about. Exposing yourself to new knowledge every day keeps your mind engaged and helps you see new possibilities. 9. Playing music. When I needed to feel alive again. Did you know that playing a musical instrument activates multiple areas of the brain at once? Studies show it improves memory, motor skills, and even emotional regulation. I started playing an instrument, not because I was good at it, but because it gave me something to focus on other than my pain. Music can be a powerful tool for healing. If you've ever wanted to learn an instrument, give it a try. 10. Taking breaks from screens. When I needed to reset my mind. How many hours do you spend staring at a screen every day? Too much screen time worsens focus, memory, and creativity. Try stepping away from your devices for a few hours each day. Even reducing screen time by 20% can give you a much-needed energy boost and help you regain concentration. 11. Small-scale reading. When I had no motivation. Reading doesn't have to be overwhelming. Even reading just 2 pages a day can help rewire your brain and change your perspective over time. Start small. Let yourself explore new ideas at a comfortable pace. You don't have to finish a book in one sitting. Just take it page by page. 12. Unlocking my imagination. When I needed to think differently. Some of the most intelligent people in history were also the most creative. Creativity allows us to solve problems in new ways and see the world differently. If you want to become mentally stronger, spend some time nurturing your creative mind. Pick up a hobby like writing, painting, or crafting. Studies show that these activities enhance cognitive performance and encourage fresh ideas. Final words. You are not alone. I know depression can make you feel like you're alone in the world. But you don't have to go through this journey by yourself. It took me 20 years to find these habits, and I hope they can help you too. Nobody said this process would be easy, but with every small step, every new habit, you can start rebuilding your life. Believe that there is light ahead, because you deserve it. I'm here, and I believe in you.